Hi everybody, welcome and welcome back. My name is Kimiko Sumi, and today I am here to do a video about an Nichiren Buddhism term that we call fundamental darkness, and I'm going to also speak about another term that people may know well as well, that is called the dark night of the soul. And I will be talking about this and showing how they're pretty much a similar like term or concept in the spiritual community and in the SGI and those who practice Nichiren Buddhism. So if you want to hear this video, if you want to watch this video, please keep. Okay, I have written down some things so I can remember as I talk, some notes. So basically in Nichiren Buddhism, we discuss this term called fundamental darkness. And this is something that I've been struggling with myself for years. Basically fundamental darkness is something like overcoming deep or experiencing deep ignorance of one's inward Buddha nature that leads to suffering like, depression, insecurities, taking care of yourself in general. And this is comparable to the dark night of the soul in spirituality, which is like also the same thing: abandoning self-care, depression, social withdrawal, fear, ignorance, loss of interest, hopelessness, and despair. And this is something that a lot of people in the spiritual community call the dark night of the soul, the shedding of the ego, okay? And basically, how to overcome these things are usually through prayer. And what I do is I chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo as a practitioner of Nichiren Buddhism to overcome my own fundamental darkness and the dark night of the soul in the spiritual community. And I'm not telling anybody, what religion to practice or spirituality. I'm just giving example of how I'm overcoming my own innate darkness of my soul, okay? And reaching and trying to attain enlightenment through my Buddhist practice. But I do suggest other people, go to your higher power to overcome this ego death, to recover from this darkness that we all go through, especially if you're somebody who's been targeted or chosen somehow. You're one of the ones that is steering this world towards a more happier, peaceful, harmonious position in this world. So, I know it's a hard thing to go through. For years, I've been going through trying to overcome my own fundamental darkness and recover and overcome the dark night of the soul. It's been very hard. It's been depressing. I've been going through a lot of things, but I think I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel with my practice. And in Nichiren Buddhism, like I said, we chant these words called Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And it's the same thing that Tina Turner practiced in that movie that came out in the mid-90s called, well, not the mid-90s, the early 90s, called What's Love Got to Do With It? Showcasing her relationship with Ike Turner, when she was married to him, and then overcoming her own fundamental darkness through chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo as well. Okay, so this practice has helped a lot of people reach enlightenment. And enlightenment doesn't mean that bad things will just go away. It just means that you'll be able to handle it better, like an ego death with the dark night of the soul. Like using prayer or your religious practice somehow to achieve a level of, okay, even though that might happen, something bad might have happened, or whatever that might, kind of railroad you in the future or try to, you will still have a decent level of, hope in you through your prayers or your religious preferences, if you keep it strong and you do the right thing and you put out good energy into the world, especially as somebody who, if you feel like you're here to, bring light to this world, you know, use your prayer to help you become enlightened in some way, so that, you know, things that might go wrong in your life won't bother you. And that's a sign of enlightenment. That's enlightenment. Things won't perturb you as much. Yeah, we might go through things, but you know, enlightenment will help you through prayer. Enlightenment, especially with my Buddhist practice, but anybody, you know, your prayer, go to your prayer, and to help you get over anything that is, you know, bothering you or making you depressed or in despair. You know what I'm saying? So this is basically, you know, how I connect fundamental darkness in our practice of Nichiren Buddhism to the dark night of the soul in the spiritual community. And so basically that's just my interpretation of these two things, these two terms that are basically the same thing. And I hope you like this video, and I hope you got a message out of it. And I would like it if you like, comment, subscribe, share my video, hit the notification bell if you like. What is it called? Subscribe. And I will see y'all in another video, my lotus flowers. And I hope y'all have an amazing rest of the day. And I will too. And I will see y'all in another one. So peace. I'm out. Bye-bye.